Hello everyone, we are back with Dragon Age. It's been a while since I've touched this game, but you know. Okay, hold on. Are we in the right save? Hold on. I think we are. Okay, here where are they? I'm pretty sure we're on the right save. God, the music's so loud. Holy crud. Holy crud, the music's loud. Okay. So, I am playing on a new TV. It's not really new though. It belonged to my. Holy sh! This TV. Holy crap! Okay. I'm sorry. You guys can't tell, but the screen for me, it's so good. The graphics. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this my first time playing Dragon Age on... No, it's not. Okay, well, it's not my first time playing Dragon Age. I meant if it's my first time playing Dragon Age on the 5, but no, it's not. It's probably because I haven't touched this game in a while. I'm pretty sure... Oh my gosh, this TV screen. It's so weird! Okay, so... Little story, my old TV kind of, the remote broke, so I had to not use that TV anymore, so now I have a new TV. It's not really new because it belonged to my mom. So yeah, now I'm using this TV, and now the screen, it's just so different compared to my old TV. Holy crud. Find the war room. I'm pretty sure I talked to everyone. I might have to go talk to everyone. I don't remember where I left off. Hold on, I'm gonna go in my past stream real quick. To figure out where I left off. I don't know why I stopped with Josephine's Romance. I'm pretty sure I think I can still do Josephine's Romance, I think. Because I think I still had that save. I think I stopped because I believed, I think, I don't remember why I stopped. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what my Josephine save was real quick. Was her name Kate? What was her name? If it was Kate, I could do the Josephine. path. But I know I'm redoing Dorian's romance story right now. No, her name is Rosie. I think it was Rosie. Unless they changed her name. Oh, okay, who's Kate then? Okay, I'm so okay, I have so many Dragon Age saves. I know who Sarah is. She romanced Colin. Okay, so did I really call her Rosie? I did. Then who the heck is Kate? So it didn't save my Josephine romance. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so it didn't save my Josephine romance, so that's why I stopped on it. And then since I got a PS5, I decided to restart and do Dorian's romance again. Okay, so where did I leave off? Because I just want to make sure this is the right save. What's my character's name? God, oh god, it's so weird. I think it's because the brightness is all the way up. Oh man. Okay, his name is... Alright, let me go to part 1. And then let me see what I named my guy. Alright, what did I name him? Because I just want to make sure this is the right save. Dang, I just realized how long it takes me to type. Unless this was me trying to find a name for him. I think it was mixed both. I just need to see what I named him, so I know that I'm on the right save. Oh, I went too far. Okay, I'm on the right save. Okay. Just want to be sure. And then where did I leave off? Dang, my last one was like 5 hours. I streamed this for 5 hours. And then where did I leave off? Did I get done talking to everyone, or? I think so. Yeah, here's me talking to Bull. And I think I decided to end it right here. Yep, that's where I ended it. Okay, so maybe I did talk to everyone. Okay. So our next step is to go to yeah, okay, so our next step is to go to the war room. Okay. So we legit just got here to Skyhold. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Let me just turn off my light since my brightness on my TV is all the way up, so I don't have to worry about that. Probably have to turn it down though, because I think it's a little bit too bright. Dang, it's just so weird on my TV. Okay, so what do we need to do exactly? So, Inquisitor's Path. I never done the Inquisitor's Path. Out of all of my playthroughs, I never done his path. I'm gonna have to do his path, because I never done it. From the ashes. Work on the word, speak with Ferric on the... Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. That's gonna be a while before I do that. Alright, Inner Circle. Memories of Grey, I need to do that. And Seeing Red, I need to do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Disaster in Deep Roads. I'm not gonna do that till... It's gonna be a pain in the butt either way. Even if I level up, it's still gonna be a pain in the butt. But I found it a pretty cool DLC. Okay. So, let's go to the war room. I know where the war room is. Hi, Vivian. I don't know why I'm saying hi to you, because I don't like you. I don't like your way of, like, how she is, like, into the circle and stuff. Hi, Josephine. Bye, Josephine. Did I talk to Josephine yet? Actually, there is something I need to do. Real quick. Broadcast settings. No. Capture settings. Include your mic audio, all clips, including... Nope. Include party audio. Nope. Turn that off. Okay, this is for clips, because I am trying to record Dorian's Romance. So, we're gonna turn all that off, so that no one can hear me. Alright, did I talk to you yet?
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I keep feeling that fire's heat on the back of my neck, too.
Indeed. But you're the one who led us to safety. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Alright. Now let's go to the war table. Yeah. God, the graphics on here are so good. Alright. We have lots of work to do. Lots of work to do. Gather coin. Thank you, Josephine.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
We're still looking for more survivors, I can see. Okay, we have lots of work to do, so we need to go to the hinterlands. No, I don't. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, allergies, man. Let me out to Josephine.
Let us begin.
Okay.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Dorian's request. Let's do that. And 54 for Liliana needs to do that.
Inquisitor.
And then answer requests from search protect Colin can do this one, I believe. No, Josephine needs to do this one. Alright, oh, how Colin do it.
All right.
Colin needs a job too. Okay. What's our main step? Investigate the western approach is our next step. I have to go talk to Varric first, so before we do that. Okay, so let me see what else we need to do before we find out the already done that. Thank you, Josephine. Jenny. Thank you, Liliana. Okay, we can do Emerald Graves. So I think first I'm gonna go talk to Varric. And then we're gonna go check out the Emerald Graves. And then we're gonna do Western Approach. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Varric. What do you mean you slightly disapprove? Okay. So Varric's up here. I'm just gonna save. Hey, Varric.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened at Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry, and everything came tumbling down.
Anders, my boy!
I heard that Anders was your friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I know that feeling.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen is still in Kirkwall. And everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
Aww.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Never mind, I guess we go to Crestwood. I want to go to Emerald Graves first, because Emerald Graves is my personal favorite. Wait, hold on.
Need something?
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How did you first encounter him?
Well, a few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful darkspawn.
I've never heard of Wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
All right, I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem.
Sorry about that. I was talking to my dad. Alright. Here we go to Emerald Graves. Let's go. My favorite place. I really don't think we should have came here though. Probably waited until we're higher level, but it's alright.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Why did my outfit didn't change?
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Ooh.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Yeah, you...
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves.
Great.
They are hostile to the Inquisition.
Great.
Everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Great. Cole is ready to level up. Nine levels, sheesh. Okay, I'll go with. No, I need to do that. I need to do that. I'll go with this path. And then I go here. And I go here. And I go here. Then we'll go, let's see, we'll go here. And there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn my brightness down on my TV. Where's my remote? I'm not used to this TV at all. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Okay. How do I turn down the brightness? Options. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I wonder. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, that's way better. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn the brightness down on the TV because that was way too bright. It was way too bright for my face. Okay. Let me go talk to them real quick. You're up here. Hello.
Word for you.
Report.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Thank you. Okay. This way. I think. Oops, did I need to no. How do I exit? There we go. Map. Go to the one. There's the which you can't. Let me know. Surrender foe. Foe. I might have to come back and do this later, because holy crud, level 12? Or only level 8? Oh, well, I don't have to do that. I think it's right. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Oh yeah, my outfit. I can get rid of that. Let's see. No. Hmm. So now I have that equipment. That equipment. Equipment. There we go.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp. Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but we don't trust anyone these days.
Oh god, it's so much quicker than it is on the floor.
I don't think they knew. I can't believe this.
Hello.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
You're too kind.
As much as I admire you, however, I did not reach out to the Inquisition just for this. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
Which enemy do you mean?
The Rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This, I promise.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Maybe later. I can't believe he's making us hide out here like mice. Damn it, Fairbanks and his
At least you guys are safe. For the time being. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get out of here. I could have gone the other way, actually. This way.
This war has gone on too long.
For trouble.
Oh, okay. Hey. Seconds. Who's attacking us? Oh. Why do they think that it's an enemy? They didn't even attack it. Alright. Here we go. Here's the real enemies up here. Ow! Oh my god, this is not looking good. We're gonna have to come back and do this one level up more. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Holy crud. Alright, we're gonna come back to this, so we're gonna head back to Skyhold until we level up at least to level 10, and then we can probably come back. But for now, we're on level 8. So I'm guessing that's not a good area. So we're gonna try the western approach to see if we can do that. I always have to do that. Judge the prisoners. Oh, the throne's done.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Cole, buddy. Alright. So this is, I believe, a part of Dorian's romance, is we have to judge Alexius. Okay, let's see here.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Okay. I think it's Alexius first, is it? Or is it the goat guy first?
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking
Oh, here we go.
the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat.
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
Your frown. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I don't have time for idiots. Let's get this over with. Chief Movran, crimes, etc. You and your people just... get out.
Push us out. You've earned it. Have fun with whoever we push back.
Oh, maybe that was the wrong decision. I did.
You recall Gerion Alexius
There
of
we go.
Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
You swore to the mages you'd help them. I will have you uphold that promise. Fiona will take charge of you. Any knowledge, favor, or coin you own will go towards the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kinder.
Okay, I hope I made the right decision. I could have made him a tranquil. Oh, that would have been sick. I gotta do that. I gotta try that out at one point. I want to see what happens if I do that. But for now, I gotta be nice. Okay. Let's try going to somewhere else. Let's see if we can go somewhere else, because it looks like we couldn't go to the Emerald Graves yet, because that's level 12, so we're gonna have to wait until we're a little higher level. So let's see where else we can go. Alright. Let's see. I really don't want to go to Crystalwood yet. Investigate. Oh, we're low in power.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
We might have to do the Emerald Graves.
Let us begin. I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
We might have to do the Emerald Graves. Red. Whoa. We're gonna have to keep going back and forth to camp. First, I want to go talk to Dorian. See if he has any new dialogue since I judged Alexi's. I'm going the wrong way. I need to remember which way to go. Where's Solus at? Because that's where I need to go. Actually, I could just do this. There we go. I can go down this way. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick because I don't know what he's gonna say. Oh, there's a cutscene.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
With the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
I love Dorian.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
With the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages. There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't, of course. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I don't think that's it. You felt guilty because you couldn't help him.
Clever you. I had a choice, you see. Wallow in self-pity or get away while I could. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part. I could watch you roam Skyhold all day. Here and there you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you, feed you grapes, rub your shoulders? I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
I've noticed you're rather strapping yourself.
Of course you have. That only takes eyes.
Luckily, I have those.
You do. A rather fetching pair. At any rate, you didn't pass by to hear me fawn. Something on your mind?
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Adorable. I love Dorian. He's my favorite character in this. Besides many other characters. Oh, I gotta... It's Mother Giselle, isn't it? I called it. God dang it. Hello, Mother Giselle.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
Just what kind of meeting do you have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
So I take it you're... Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married. Because you left.
That too.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I? That was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
Your parents are reaching out to you. Doesn't that mean something?
Only that they're trying to choke me. Don't mind me. Let's see what comes of this.
There must be something here.
Was it me, or did you guys see Dorian decide to meditate in the air? What the fudge? Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Dorian's parents. Gonna go talk to Dorian's parents, and I'm gonna change. Okay, I get the good day to you too. Okay. So I'm gonna change Dorian's outfit while we get there, because I just don't like that outfit on him. I really don't. That would have been so cool if we can just done that. Come on, Dorian. Okay. Let's change your outfit, Dorian, because I just don't like that outfit on you, man. I'll do this one. There we go. See, all better.
Mages are all busy helping the Inquisition. Who would train you if you were a mage? Who would keep you safe?
Okay.
Good day.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I've more than heard of it, actually.
No. The Herald of Andraste. I am shocked and scandalized.
Such sarcasm.
You're not exactly subtle, O Lord Inquisitor.
I should have known that's what this was about.
No. You don't get to make those assumptions. You know nothing about the Inquisitor.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again. To ask him to forgive me.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had. I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I don't think less of you. More, if possible.
The things you say.
I mean it.
My father never understood. Living a lie, it festers inside of you like poison. You have to fight for what's in your heart.
I agree.
enjoy playing with fire, Inquisitor. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I'll be right back, everyone. I have to help my sister real quick, so I'll be right back.